Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking and for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We build a free game collection. Hope you enjoy it. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Hope you've been taking care of yourself. And if you're returning and you haven't subscribed, consider giving that button a click. Really helps the channel out. Really appreciate it. Don't have to, but would appreciate it. So this week, got quite a lot of games. Just a lot of games, basically. There was one trip to the charity shop. That was all I could find this week. And then we went to the car boot. The car boot was raining, which helped me out a little bit. I weren't there for too long because people started to pack up and go, but also I don't think a lot of the resellers shown up, so I got a good amount of games in a short period of time, so that turned out quite well. But I was only there for about an hour and a half, so let's crack on. So first thing, so just one trip to the charity shop. This was at Bernardo's. Really, £5 for £1, but it went a bit odd. These are individually priced, but when I got to the till, so there's signs everywhere that says £5 for £1, all media, CDs, DVDs, blah, blah, blah. Got to the till, he put them through as £1, but they weren't working, so we had to get, I think it was his supervisor to help him out, and he goes, oh no, these are individually priced. The guy that was serving me first said, yeah, but they're all £5 for £1, aren't they? So help in my corner. And then the supervisor said, yeah, no, it depends on the colour of the sticker. They've all got little sticker colours, blue, red, yellow and things on the side. They weren't speaking to me directly, they started mumbling. And I heard him say, yeah, but how does anyone know that? It's not on the signs, which I was thinking, fair dues, this guy is arguing my case properly for me. £5 for £1 anyway in the end, £5 for £1, but I'm not sure what was going on there. So really quickly, FIFA 19. I know a lot of people aren't interested in this one, but it's the last. It's got the last episode of The Journey on it, which is the sort of career mode on it, which I haven't played. So I picked that up just to finish that off. FIFA Streets. Already got this, but good game. Get a little bit back from that. SmackDown, Just Bring It. Good game. We've had this a couple times. Already got it. You don't get too much for that, but like I say, £5 for £1. I was scraping them all together. Burnout. So good memories with Burnout. I don't know if this is the one I played back in the day. I don't recognise the case, but this is lovely condition. Got the booklet, and again in £5 for £1, you're not leaving it, are you? So Burnout, already got that one, so that'll be moving on. And the reason I really wanted them, Spider-Man 3 on the PS2. So this goes for quite a bit on the 360 and the PS3, not so much on the PS2. I do already have it on the PS2, but as soon as I saw this, I thought, well, I wanted to try scrape £5 for £1 anyway, didn't I? But yeah, so that was quite a good one to find. So £5 for £1 there from the charity shop. That was the only thing I could find this week. Everything else is from the car boot in that short period of time. So let's get going. So these were 50p each. It looked like someone had already picked through these, but I think they've missed these. There was a lot of fodder there. Sorry, by the way, I'm having real trouble with my camera at the minute when I go around to car boots. It's not recording. The sound doesn't work on it anyway. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. There's no sound on my videos because it just doesn't pick anything up. But yeah, I don't know what I've got footage of and what I don't. So I'll put what I do have, but I apologise. I'm struggling with that camera at the minute. So 50p each for these. Broken Sword. I thought I'd get a bit more for that. I thought that was quite a sought after series. Apparently not. I only get a couple p for that. So, but then I got Mario Kart DS. Can't see how this was left. The case is a bit battered. I might have to recase before trading in, but I didn't notice it's the ESRB version. So I'll take that in and see how that goes. I'm not sure on that one. Hopefully get a good couple quid back for that. So really hope that they'll take. I don't know if it works on a PAL DS, I'm not really sure. But the big one, Cooking Mama 3. So I'm very selective what I put in my DS collection. I do want to be keeping that one. I don't have it. I think I may have had it in that bundle that we bought a couple of weeks ago, but I'd like it separate anyways. But Cooking Mama, yeah, it's got the booklet, got the cartridge. Really happy with that. £1.50 for the 3. Can't go wrong, really, can you? Next one, these were £1.50 as well. He wanted 50p each for these. I weren't going to argue him. Street Fighter 4, fantastic game. Big fan of Honda. And then I've got Batman 2 and Batman 3. Some of the Lego games are dropping in price at the minute. These two aren't particularly valuable. But again, for 50p each, you'll be able to get a little bit back from them. Decent games. I like the Batman games. But yeah, the Lego games, they are dropping in price. Some are worth a lot more than others. So you might need to put a little research into that yourself if you're going to go and start picking them up. Some are better than others. So these were 50p each off someone. He had quite a few, nothing decent, but I picked these up. Guitar Hero 2. We had this the other week. It was an empty case. The disc wasn't in it. But this week, the disc is in it. So fantastic. So Guitar Hero 2. Sorry, not Guitar Hero 2. Guitar Hero World Tour, sorry. And then Call of Duty World at War. This has dropped down in price recently, so keep an eye on that one. Decent copy, still worth the 50p I picked it up for, but yeah, that has dropped down in price. Used to be a good staple to collect, but it's sort of devalued a little bit. So £1 for those two. This one, the lady was literally just pulling everything out, chucking loads of stuff on her table. She chucked these 3 games. I said, how much? She said, you can just have them for a quid. Quid for the 3. Fantastic. I asked if she had any more. She said, no, just those. And these are Call of Duty. They're all platinum as well. Call of Duty 3. Already got that one. Smackdown, just bring it again. I've already got that. These are in lovely condition, by the way. Really good. These will be going to CEX. And Need for Speed Underground. If you're a certain age, this was a massive game when I was growing up. I was always the Peugeot 206. Don't know why. I always loved the 206. I got one when I was older. I got 2 actually as I grew up, so fulfilled that wish. This one I messed up on. I weren't sure what I was thinking. He wanted £1 each a game. I got these 2 for £1.50, Killzone 3 and Killzone 2. I don't know, one of them you get a penny for, the other one you get about 70p for. I don't know what I was thinking. Straight away, as soon as I walked away, I knew I'd done something silly there. But yeah, just got swept away in the moment. I just really wanted to pick up some games. Things were going well, so I just saw them and wanted to pick them up, didn't want to leave them. So yeah, those 2 there for £1.50. Weren't quite sure what I was doing there. These are fantastic. So, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, these were 50p each, the 2 for £1, and Grand Theft Auto 3. San Andreas is a really heavy game. Whenever you pick it up, you know that the manual's in there. Loads have been said about San Andreas. We've picked this up God knows how many times this year. And also Grand Theft Auto 3. This was huge when it came out. I was about, I don't know, I was in year 7 or 8, something like that. So what's that make you, 10, 11, something like that? When this came out, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. My mum bought it for me, loved it, spent it for, played it for days and days and days straight. Should have been playing it, obviously, it's an 18. But yeah, fantastic game, loads of nostalgia for that one. If you pick that up cheap, so if you played that back in the day and you got a PS2, definitely suggest picking that up. So then, lastly, well, not lastly, but coming towards the end. So these were off a guy who wanted, each game he wanted £2 for them. I got £1 each. So this was £5 for this. And we've got Transformers, Dark of the Moon. I thought it was Dark Side of the Moon. It's not. Transformers Dark of the Moon on the PS3. I think I've already got that on the 360. I get confused with the Transformers, so I need to check that. Epic Mickey 2. I need this one. This isn't in the collection, so this is going to be staying with me definitely. So really happy to pick that up for £1. Grand Theft Auto 5, old staple, got a few GTAs today. Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters. So this is, it's not the Ryan Reynolds one. I didn't really know this existed. I need to have a little look at this. I'm not sure what this is. I might be keeping it, I might not. I do like the Green Lantern. But yeah, lovely condition. I don't know much about this game at all. When I saw it, I thought I'd best pick that up. And then the last one was Spider-Man 3. So we had it on the PS2 a moment ago. We do now have it on the PS3. This goes for quite a bit in CEX. It's quite an uncommon game, but this is that situation where I don't have it on the 360. I do want it on the 360, so I might do that thing again where I keep hold of this one until I get it on 360, then trade this one later down the line. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, but yeah, for £1, fantastic pickup. Really, really happy to have found that one. So £5 for those. Really happy with that. So now we've got just a few left. I've got 2 little bundles here, so let's do this one first. So I weren't sure, I don't know, okay, £5 for these 2. Resident Evil 7, fantastic game, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is in lovely condition. I thought I got a little bit more for these. Again, I don't have the app in the car boot, but guess it, I thought I got £4 cash for that and about another 3-4 for that. You don't, you get about £2 cash for that and £2 for that. So lose £1 maybe, but they're the double up, so you get £4 credit. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. I might this really good condition, this Witcher, so I might keep it. Resident Evil 7, I've completed it twice on the Xbox One, so I won't be keeping this one. But yeah, fantastic game, fantastic. And I mean, reality, £5 for those 2 games. If I bought them just to play them, hours and hours of entertainment there, hours of entertainment. But I might have a loss on those. I'm not sure what's going on. Weren't the best pickup, but I think I was just a bit bamboozled by the quality of the titles on that one. I thought I'd get more, but I don't. And then the very last ones, so these were £1 each. Lady had quite a few games. There was a lot of FIFAs and things, but I got in there quite early on. I think she had about 10 or 12 games. But I picked these 3 up off her £1 each. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. The case is a little bit battered on this one, and I've already got it, or I will be keeping it, but that one will be going and being traded in. UFC 2, got Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor on the front there. I do like the UFC games. I find them a bit samely, to be honest. I don't follow UFC too much either, just now and then, and they do have a tendency of breaking my control pads, so I don't think I'll be keeping that one. And lastly, Minecraft Xbox One edition. So this is similar to the GTA 5 the other week. I thought I had this. I don't have it. I've find it and I trade it in all the time. I really should keep a copy of this because it's Minecraft. It was quite a cultural thing, wasn't it, when it came out? You know, it was a really big deal for a lot of people. So having it on the Xbox One, I really should have it. So yeah, I might be keeping hold of that one just because I've traded it in so many times thinking I already have it, and I don't. I noticed it as soon as I picked it up this week. So yeah, so good stack of games. I'm not sure how many games I've got here, but it's a nice stack. So I'm going to go to CEX, see what we can do, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've been to CEX, a couple of days have passed. Let's start by taking away everything you just saw, but it cost £21.50. So take £21.50 away from there. They didn't take everything. They didn't take Mario Kart DS because it's an American version, which is fair enough because apparently that will not work on PAL. And they didn't take UFC 2 just because they said the disc was a bit smudged. And it's just smudged, just fingerprints. Came home, wiped it off, it looks fine. So it's a shame because I was going to get a £4 voucher for that. But so we'll move that over to next week. So we'll move that on. So over to the receipt, what do we get? So £2 for Dark of the Moon Transformers, Uncharted was £3, FIFA Streets was 40p, GTA 5 was 50p, that's really dropped in price. Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters on the Wii, didn't look that great when I looked into it. I thought I won't play that, so I traded that in, 50p. Spider-Man 3 on PS2 was only 70p. Call of Duty World at War was £3, that was pretty good. GTA San Andreas, 130, Street Fighter 4, 40p. Batman Lego 2, 40p. Batman Lego 3, 30p, so you got less for that one. And Need for Speed Underground was £1. So in total, we got back £13.50. So let's put £13.50 up there. So there's a little bit of a deficit, but what we can also do is let's add £40 on. Chuck £40 up there because I sold that PS3 that we pieced together. My mate didn't have it at the end. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. I put the copy of Killzone 2 that you just saw because you only got a penny for that. So I stuck that with it, so I had a game to sell with it. Sold that for 40 quid. So let's stick £40 back up there. Fantastic. Sold really quickly. So that's great because I think that cost us about £12, I think it was, to piece together. We lost a little bit last week, so that recoups that, and it recoups the amount that we've just, little deficit we got here, and a little bit of profit. So really happy with that. Couldn't be happy with that. So yeah, so that puts us into some good profit this week. And then the voucher. So the voucher, we got 60p for Guitar Hero. Broken Sword, we only got 60p for that. Resident Evil 7, we got £4 on a voucher. And Witcher 3, we got £5 on a voucher. And just in case you're interested, I tried Vinted again with those two. I put them up for £5 and £4 respectively for the voucher amount. Left it there for 2 days. No one took it again. So that's twice now I've tried Vinted during this time period and not managed to sell anything. But we'll keep trying. WWF SmackDown just bring it 40p. Burnout 40p. GTA 3 60p and Call of Duty 3 80p. So in total, we got £12.80 on a voucher, which is quite nice. So stick £12.80 up there. So we've made some money, we got some voucher, and we've managed to keep hold of some games, some nice ones as well. So what we got here? Is there any? Okay, yeah, so I'll just quickly say that FIFA 19, I'm keeping that. I want that in the collection. I've been playing that recently, actually. It's all right. It's all right. I don't mind the fact that it's slightly older. And Killzone 3, you didn't get anything for that either. So we're just putting that to the side, keeping all of them. But the ones that were added to the collection are Mickey Mouse, The Power of Two on the 360. So glad to be adding that. Cooking Mama 3, managed to keep hold of that. So it's a decent DS game to be added to the collection. Minecraft. I decided to keep it because I don't have a copy of it in my collection. So yeah, really happy to be adding that one. Happy. I should have added that a long time ago. Don't know why it took me so long. And Spider-Man 3 on the PS3. Decided to keep hold of this one. I might get rid of it, like I say, in the future, depending if I get it on the 360. But it's a decent game, so I'm keeping hold of that. So at the car boot, charity shop, we managed to get a bit of voucher, make some money, and I've managed to keep hold of a couple games. So pretty decent. But not only that, when I was in CEX, I saw some games that I wanted. Haven't spent any voucher for a little while, so let's take away £5 from the voucher amount. And what did we get? So I got Blackwater. It's only £2. I don't know too much about it, but I don't see it very often. I don't think it's the greatest of all games, to be honest with you. Looking at the back, it looks like a third-person shooter. The graphics already look a bit sketchy on the back. But yeah, not one I see too often. So I thought for £2, I'll pull the trigger on that. So we got Blackwater being added to the collection. And the other one is, I think I'm saying this right, BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. So these are fighting games, 2D fighters. I've got one of them before. I think there's a couple versions of this. I don't know much about the series to go into too much detail, but I know there's a few copies of it on the 360. I've got one of them. I played it. It's really nice. It's really nice graphics. It's similar to, I don't think SNK have anything to do with these, but if you like your SNK fighters, this is along those lines. Yeah, really good. Again, I don't see it too often, and it was only £3. So I picked this one up. Luckily, I don't have this one. I was a bit confused when I was in there, but I thought I'd take it. But yeah, BlazBlue, really, really pretty games. And as I've said before, I like my fighters. So yeah, I thought £3 again, I'll pull the trigger on that one. So yeah, really happy to be adding. Spent a bit of voucher, spent 2 there. So yeah, this week, couple of games, spent some voucher, got some cash. Another decent week. Not too bad at all. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. Take care of yourself, guys.